Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about female stuff, feminine energy. Well, today in this video I'm interested in talking about one of the most important thing which happened with me recently while traveling, and I really want to share with you guys so that you don't miss out this thing, being in the feminine energy or being as a human or whatever self-improvement stuff you want to talk about. Now, there's a disclaimer, of course, being an independent and being standing on your two shoes and arranging all by yourself and doing all by yourself is great and you should be, or whatever, but it's also very important to ask for help when needed. So that's a disclaimer, and that's kind of like a subject topic of this video. Let's talk about that. Few days back only, not few days back, yesterday only, I was in the middle of nowhere in Indonesia. Had no internet, couldn't speak their Indonesian language, and no one else around me speak in English. And I'm a foreigner. I had no idea how to reach from one place to the next because no internet on my phone, couldn't get the Wi-Fi. It was really hard. You couldn't get the taxi either because they don't speak your language. You can't book online a Grab or a Gojek, which works in Indonesia. So someone offered me the help, but I refused it. I was like, I'm gonna go by myself. I know how to be independent. I can do it. I thought all of that stuff, and I refused it. And I landed in the middle of nowhere with nothing, and I was freaking out how I'm gonna go back to my place. It was like almost like 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers from the place I was in. So it was like 2 hour distance, and it was in the 7 p.m. at the night when most of the public transportation, like the buses, won't work at that time. And that's what the subject I want to cover here is that it's okay to take help. It's okay to take help. In fact, most of the cases, or in some of the most important cases, it's really important to take the help. Take the help if someone is giving you the help. Don't say that I don't need help. I want to be independent. So let's talk about this topic. Before that, give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. Simplewebs.com, the link is in description box below. You can very well grab the female self-care planner. If you're interested in taking care of yourself as a female, the PDF download, the links are in description box below. Well, let's talk about taking help or asking for help. If someone is really offering you help and really being generous and they're really a good person, take that help. Even if you can do that thing by yourself, even if it's simple, take that help. Because we always think, or usually the females are like, I want to be independent, I don't need help. Especially when you're traveling, you're like, I want to travel solo, I want to do all things by myself. Yes, you should be doing all things by yourself, you should be standing on your 2 feet, but it doesn't hurt to ask for help. It doesn't hurt to take the help, especially when it's needed. And I was in the need, but I didn't take that help because I was like, I'm gonna go somehow, I'm gonna reach it, I'm gonna figure it out by myself. Even though I could have took the help and it would be a lot more easy for me to come back instead of struggling in the middle of nowhere how to come back. So being in feminine energy or self-improvement, we talk about the independent a lot, not dependent on someone emotionally, physically, mentally, or in all the aspect of life, and also the financially. But when you really needed help, please, please, please take the help. If someone is really offering you and they are really generous, take that help. Take them on that. Give them the opportunity to offer you help. Give them the opportunity to give you something in return or in exchange of anything, or just a couple of the words by saying thank you, whatever it is. Just take that help. If that person is really generous, if that person is really nice, kind, take that help because you're going to be needing it. You do need that because you often think that, oh, I don't need a help, I can do all by myself. But you could be false or you could be wrong over here. I was wrong. And I learned from my mistake, and that's what I want to talk about, you guys. People usually talk about being independent and focusing on achieving the goals by yourself and kind of like a solopreneur and a lonely journey. But I want to tell you, it's really important and essential to ask for the help and get the help when needed. You don't need to ignore it because ignoring it at times make the things really, really hard for you to figure all things by yourself. Because understand that you're never gonna get all the things by yourself. There's always the key components, the people will going to help you, because that's what the life purpose is. If you are running a business, or even if you have a job, you are helping someone to get their stuff done. You're helping someone to solve the people problem. If you are running a business, if other people like, oh, I'm gonna solve my own problem, I don't need your help, then how the business will going to run? Makes sense, right? The same thing, you need to take the help when it's needed. Take it, even if the people are saying, even if you feel like you can do all that thing by yourself, take the help. and say thank you to them and offer in exchange of something if you can. If you don't, then simply don't. But take that help. It's most important. It's important to be independent. It's important to arrange all things by yourself, but sometimes you do need help, and that help would really going to help you, save you a lot of the time on your table, plus also help you to make it simple and easy for you instead of struggling in the middle of nowhere and how to get out of it. Or if you are traveling by yourself, it's important to take the help, because traveling always alone doesn't necessarily mean to be independent. If someone wants to join you, and if they are like, I want to help you, take that help. And even if you needed help, ask for the help. Don't keep things to yourself and saying that, oh, I don't need help, I can do it by myself, I'm not going to be asking for help. No, go on and ask for the help. That's the most important thing. You need to know when to ask for help and when you don't need to ask for help. And if someone is really generously offering you the help, take the help. Take the help, because it will going to help you reduce your time, reduce your effort, reduce the struggle on that particular topic, and we're going to make it simple and easy for you, because the other person will going to feel good, because you're helping someone and someone is helping you, and they're gonna feel good. If you're only the one always helping people and you're not taking the help from someone else, how the cycle will going to run? Make sense? I just disrupt this cycle sometimes because I think that I don't need help, I can do all the things by myself, which is wrong. And I'm learning from my mistake, and that's why I want to share with you guys to take the help. In fact, the moment you saw that something is bothering you, it's overwhelming, go and ask for help, even if no one is offering you. Even if it's hiring someone in your company or hiring someone for some time or some hours, if it can help you, go and hire it. Don't think that you can do all the things by yourself. It's just totally useless and totally nonsense to think that you can do all the things by yourself. It's just not possible. The big business people, the business owners, all the people take the help from the other people because they know it's not possible to do all the things by yourself. It's just simply not possible. Okay, we are here being a social animals, a social human, and we are here to help each other, kind of like creating a cycle and contributing to that. So if you think that you can do all the things by yourself, that's totally wrong, and that's the mistake that I did, and that's what I want to share with you guys. Hopefully this video will going to help you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have you ever traveled solo? Or even if you're running your business, have you ever felt like you need the help but you didn't ask for the help? You're like, I'm gonna do it, I don't need the help, and then you ended up struggling even more, you ended up freaking out even more, you ended up making things worse for you, and then finally you are like, okay, now I need help. Let me know your own experience with this particular topic in the comment section below, because if you are kind of like a bossy and kind of like independent like me, you probably have experience in this area. But that's it for this video. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.